The Daily Report with me, George Maringa. Catherine Simaloy is on sign language interpretation tonight. And just to remind you tonight, the hustler fan, the hits and the misses. PS Susan Mangeni is already here in studio. Keep your questions coming. That conversation will be coming your way shortly. And just to acknowledge some feedback here, Magona Digital Media saying you're watching, Joram Masinda as well. Now, but loud and clear, nikiwa Kitale Matisi Corner. Thank you so much. Keep your feedback coming even on YouTube as well. Now, a section of human rights on Monday took to the streets calling for the release of Uganda's opposition figure, Dr. Kizza Besigye, who is facing treason charges back in his country. The group of activists further presented a petition to Parliament demanding specific measures being undertaken to end abductions and renditions in the country.
Monday, the country's capital, Nairobi, was turned into a pressure point to secure the release of Uganda's opposition leader, Kizza Besigye, from detention in Uganda. A group of activists staged protest in the streets of Nairobi and later presented a petition to Parliament.
The transfer of Kizza Besigye and Haj Obeid Lutale to civilian courts is a continuation of a process begun through abduction and rendition, which are unlawful under international law.
The human rights activists issued fresh demands in their petition questioning legislators on the measures they have taken to put an end to abductions and retentions.
Abductions and rendition of Kizza Besigye and Haj Obeid Lutale in Nairobi, Kenya adds to the growing and worrying trend of transnational repression in Kenya, where foreign critics from countries including Ethiopia, South Sudan, Tanzania, Turkey, and Uganda have been abducted in Kenya.
The petition was received by lawmakers Hassan Yusuf of Kamukunji and Dan Manzo, the senator from Makueni, who warned that the autocratic tendencies practiced by East African governments must be halted immediately.
Of what has happened to Dr. Besigye, violation of his human rights, democratic rights, is of a special concern to us, particularly those of us who have been fighting for a very long time for a democratic, free Africa and East Africa.
We are aware, other than the Kizza Besigye's case, Kenyans have been abducted here locally, they have died, and they have never been seen. Some of the abducted Kenyans, recently we were doing a court case, and when we went to the city morgue, where two had been identified as found dead, there are over 600 bodies there not yet identified and who have come there after the demonstrations by Gen Zs.
Appearing before court, Besigye was charged with treason alongside his political associate, Haj Obeid Lutale. The opposition figure has been in detention since his arrest in Kenya in November last year. Mwege William, TV 47.